Hello there. In this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about Spylead. If you've got any comments, then please put them in the comments box below. And don't forget, if you click on the link, you can usually get a discount for the software as well. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so here we are on the Spylead page. What you have to do is basically go to Spylead and you get a certain amount of emails when you sign up. You get 25 credits. So you get 25 email searches or searches for emails, essentially, as a freebie. And then after that, you do have a paid plan. But don't forget, you can click on the link below and you can get yourself a nice discount on there as well. So the way it works is very simple. You've got Google Maps, you've got Search Engine, you've got Email Finder, you've got Verifier, and you've got Lead. So they're the different things that you've got. Now, in order to use the Google Maps search, you will need to download the Google Chrome extension. So what will happen is when you go to this Google Maps section, just here, you can see that you've got the download extension and a tutorial as well. So if you click on the tutorial, that's it here, and that will teach you exactly how to do all the Google Maps side of things. It's fairly straightforward anyway, and we'll go through that just now. And then also here, when we're actually in the main thing itself, let's go to back to the search engine thing so you can see. You've also got this thing that pops up, which is support. So if you've got any questions or comments or anything like that that you need handled, then you can basically go straight to their support and they'll sort you out with those, which is pretty cool as well. I guess it's a robotic side of things. So basically, you know, one of those bots. So if you type in something, it will pass you to the nearest FAQ or whatever, and that will answer your question. But if not, then there's probably somebody online as well. If you go through the process and you can't get your question answered, you can go through and get that done. So let's get rid of that box for now. So basically, let's start with the Google Maps then in that case, because it's over here, we may as well go with that one. The first thing you need to do is go to Google Maps yourself and you will type in what you want to find. So in this case, I'm going to go for paintball in the area that I'm in. So there we go, there's the different paintballs. Now, what you could do is you could go through each individual one of these and you could, you know, click on it and then get the email and then save it somewhere and that kind of thing. And the whole point is that this makes it a lot easier and you don't have to do that. So if you've got a business and you need to, for instance, maybe you sell paintballs, I don't know, just as an example, and you want to find paintball companies because, or paintball places, paintball sites, because you want to email them and say, hey, look, we got a good deal on these paintballs if you want to buy from us rather than your other supplier, or something random like that. I don't know. But the point is that if you wanted to do something like that, then all you would do is you would basically add it to your Google Maps, and then over here, you see you've got the extension. Now this is the extension that you put in before. So you would click on that extension, which will come down now. So the cost is 1 credit per 10 results. So let's give our campaign a title. So let's just call it Paint. The amount of listings, let's go with the top 5. We might as well. We don't need to go with 10 necessarily because we don't use up our thing. Let's start at position position 0 for this is the first position. So basically what is going to happen is you can see here it says Battle Zone Paintball, it says UK Paintball Kilmarnock, A1 Paintball, Skirmish Paintball, and Enemy Down Paintball. So what will happen is, as I've only put in 5 and I'm starting bulk, it will basically get me please enter a valid 0 to 10. Oh, so you have to put amount of listings you want to scrape. Oh, let's put 10 then in that case. We'll leave it at 10. So therefore, let's go with this. There we go. So you have to put at least 10 in that case. And then what it will do is now it's starting its thing and it's searching through. And basically what this means is it's a slow process, but it's not a process you have to do. You know, you literally do this process and you walk away and then you're done. And in this case, let's have a look. What did we manage to get? It's tasks in the queue, so please wait. It may take a few moments. So I don't know how long this is going to take, so I'll talk a little bit while this is happening, but I think it takes about 5 or 10 minutes, something like that. So what we might do is we might pause the video anyway, and we'll come back in just a few moments. But while it's doing anyway, I just explained to you that if you were to do this individually, each and every one, click on it, copy the link, put it into a thing, copy it, do that. If you were to do that individually, it would take you a long time to do, and that is the idea of this software. Makes it nice and easy and a lot quicker for you. But anyway, it's still not done yet, so let's pause the video and we'll come back in a minute. Okay, so while that one's doing, I'm going to move over to the next campaign. We'll set a few of them to go. So we've got the Google Maps one. That one is currently doing at the moment. So that's looking for the top 10. And then let's go here and let's go. We're going to go to the search engine. So this is different to the Google Maps in the sense that the Google Maps is, I guess, the closest to you, whereas this will be search engine results. So let's go for, I don't know, let's go for painters and decorators. We seem to have a a painting theme today, paintball and then painters. So right, the search query would be, let's go painters and decorators. Painters and decorators. Okay, have I spelled that right? Yep, I believe so. Okay, and then you've got to select your country. Now, one thing I noticed, like for instance, if you select the UK, so let me go down, and you can select any country, by the way, incidentally. But if you select the UK, it goes to Northern Ireland straight away for some reason. I don't know why that is, but it does. And then you've got the region over here, which is the whole country. But I don't know why it goes to Northern Ireland. I'm not quite 100% sure on why that happens. So therefore, let's try UK again and see what happens. No, Kazakhstan. No, we don't want that. Hold on. There we go. Let's go all the way back down. Now, a minute ago when I managed to do it, I managed to select. No, see, it's only going. I don't know why it's doing that. I've no idea, to be honest. So let's go for USA then. In that case, we'll go for USA. Let's see if that does anything interesting. Let's have a look. United States, and then you've got. Let's have a look. Whole country again, I guess. Yep. Okay. Device, desktop, amount of results, and then hit start scraping. So basically, this is exactly the same thing. What will happen is it will create us a thing of painters from Google itself. So this will be I put organic results, not the other style of results. So therefore that means that this again is in our task. So far we've got a Google Maps task, and we've also got a search engine task. And that's our campaigns that are going on. Okay, so next up, you've got Email Finder. Now, this is one that you can use, for instance, if you go to LinkedIn. I just randomly searched for painters and decorators, and I got this lady here, Becky Goodridge, up. Don't know who she is. We'll just use her as a quick demonstration. So then what we do is we go back to the thing. We take her LinkedIn, we copy it, and we paste it into there, and then we will hit the search button. So, therefore, now remember the other one, the Google Maps and the search engine, they're still going. This one is quite quick, actually. The other ones, they take a little bit of time. I guess you've got the spider that goes through. This one is the LinkedIn. So, in theory, they say that you can find anybody's email. But the funniest thing is that here, look, if we just look at this random person that I chose, it says email not found. So, therefore, I guess it all depends on what they put into LinkedIn. So, which is kind of ironic in a way, because if you say you can get anybody's email from LinkedIn, well, if you know their name anyway, you can go to their profile and click on it to get their details. So, but you know, if they've put their details in it, then you can do that as well. So you can grab that, and also you can get it from websites and stuff. So if you've got a website and you can't seem to, like sometimes you go to websites and there's not a contact page or there's not an email on there, or sometimes there's that contact page, with the box, and you can't actually figure out what the email is. You have to go through that box, and I hate doing those boxes. So the good thing is that you can put it in here, and then it will tell you what that email is, and then you can email them directly through your email provider, rather than having to write out in that stupid box and not being able to, maybe you want to email them, like a video email, for instance, with a GIF in it or something like that, something that they're going to open that's going to increase your awareness to them, and you can't do that if you're going through their website in that little box. So it'll be able to tell you exactly what that email is. Then you've got the verifier. This is so that you can verify if the email exists or not. Now, this is great if you're sending out bulk emails. Something I found out the other day when I was sending out bulk emails to clients and stuff is that if you have undelivered ones, as in the email is wrong or something like that, then it can actually mean that it really affects your email deliverability. So therefore, a good idea would be to paste them in here and give it a check, a bulk verification, and check that every email that you're sending is actually verified before you actually put it into your email sender, because then that way you keep your deliverability on the emails themselves. And then finally, we've got this bit here, which is leads. That's just all the leads that you'll generate and all that kind of stuff, really. So Okay, so let's go back to this campaign now, the Google Maps one. You can see that one is still going, okay? That one is still going. It hasn't actually done much. I guess that to go through, this is the task in the queue. So once you put your task in the queue, obviously it goes in the queue. So if there's a lot of people trying to do it, there's a lot of people on this website, then it's going to take a while. But the whole point is that once you've set it, it's set and forget. You can literally go back to it a bit later. If you look at the search engine one now, that one has actually been completed, I believe. Let's have a look at the campaigns on here. So therefore, there we go, painters. We've got the 14 count, so therefore let's have a look. And you'll be able to see, yes, there you go. So there you can see we've got bark.com. It tells you the email, Team Bark, Winchester Painter and Decorator. There's no email there, which is interesting. I wonder how you contact them. Checkertrade. Checkertrade, last@checkertrade.com. So basically it gives you all of the emails. This is the organic type, so it's not the advert type that I chose. So therefore, to make it easy to understand, tells you all the positions that it's on and all that kind of thing. And basically I just went for the top 10, I believe. It's given me 14 results for some reason, but nonetheless, there you go. So that's what you get. So you can just go down and check it and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the app Spylead, or app.spylead, or spylead.com, whatever you want to call it, essentially. It's still doing the Google one, so I don't know how long that's going to take, as I said, but it is set and forget, so therefore you can come back to it later and you will see the results. Okay, so there you are. That is my little review of Spylead.com. Now, don't forget, as I said, there is a link in the description below. So if you click on that, you can get a discounted package of it as well. But what do I like about Spylead? Well, I don't know. What do you like about Spylead? I suppose I could ask, and you can put in the comments below as well. But one of the things I like about it a lot is the verifier. Now, as I said, the great thing about it is deliverability of emails. Sometimes it gets less because your emails aren't verified. So if you can verify them beforehand, it means that you don't have that bad thing where if a lot of emails come back and they're not correct, then they're not delivered, and therefore you get sort of points against your name when it comes to that, which isn't a good thing, or black marks, shall we say. And the other thing I like about it is the search engine thing, because you can obviously look at the results that you need and you can find them. And the Google Maps thing is pretty cool as well. The only thing I will say about the Google Maps is it seems to take a very long time, but like I said, it is set and forget, so therefore it's fine. The email finder, not too sure about that one, to be honest, because the email finder, it doesn't seem to work very well for LinkedIn unless they've actually put that information in their LinkedIn. Then, you know, they can't find it. The thing I like most about this software, it is super easy to use, and that is a real plus, because there are other, you know, web spiders out there, web scrapers, that kind of thing, where you have to know how to build a flow and all that kind of thing, and it's a lot more complicated, whereas this is literally just type in what you want, hit go, and you're ready to go. So therefore, if you're looking for something that's simple and easy and not much of a learning curve, this is highly recommended. If you're looking for something that is going to be more or have the ability to get more email addresses that you may not be able to find just by looking yourself individually, then maybe this isn't the software for you. But either way, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye for now.